All right, good morning. We're going to go ahead and have our first one of the test review. So you want to do collect like terms. And then we want to do placeholders. So let's rewrite this. 9z to the third minus 87z squared plus 0z plus 0 divided by z minus 9. So we're going to set up the synthetic division. And remember, you're doing the opposite of that, so it's going to be positive 9. Bring down the 9. 9 times 9 is 81. Add those together, get a 6. 9 times 6 is going to be 54. Or excuse me, negative 54. 9 times, and then you bring that down, negative 54, and then 9 times 54 is going to be 486. So 486 is going to be my remainder. So as I rewrite my equation, my answer is going to be 9x squared minus 6x minus 54 minus 486 divided by x minus 9. And that's your solution. Okay, this is number 2. It's already in descending order. I also do not have to complete like squares, so we're going to go ahead and set it up. 8 times 8 is 64. 64 plus 83 is going to be 147. 8 times 147 is going to be 1176. You're going to add those two. You're going to get 1040. So we're going to set up our solution. So our answer is going to be 8k plus 147 plus 1040 over k minus 8. This whole thing is our solution. You're basically dividing polynomials, and you're saying you're going to have a remainder. And that your denominator is going to be a linear polynomial, and that's going to be an integer. So we want to look for descending orders and placeholders. So we're going to need a placeholder right here and a placeholder right here. Let's rewrite this. X to the 5th plus 0x to the 4th minus 19x to the 3rd plus 31x squared plus 0x plus 1. All of that over x plus 5. Let's go ahead and do synthetic division. 1, 0, negative 19, 31, 0, 1. We want the opposite. So I want negative 5. I'm going to get 1, negative 5, negative 5. And then 25. The difference between that's going to be 6, negative 30. I'm going to get 1, negative 5, negative 5, 25. So you add those together, I'm going to get a 26. That's my remainder. My solution is going to be 1, so this is my answer. 1x to the 4th minus 5x third plus 6x squared plus x minus 5 plus 26 over x plus 5. Okay, moving on to number 4. So it's basically the same thing. We want to see if we need any placeholders. In this case, we don't. Let's go ahead and set up the problem. And we want the opposite. So 1 times 1 is 1. 8. 1 times 8 is 8. Add those together. 14. 1 times 14 is 14. My remainder is 0. So my answer is going to be x plus squared plus 8x plus 14. Okay, number 5. It says use synthetic digit to find f of 5. So basically what you're going to do is you're going to say, okay, so 5 divided by negative 18, negative 14. You're going to say 20 to 10, negative 4. That's my remainder. That's also f of 5 equals negative 4. So another way of looking at this is like saying, wherever I have a 5, I'm going to substitute it for t. So you could check your answer by saying 4 times 5 squared minus 18 times 5 minus 14 will equal negative 4. So these two check out, so that's my solution. Okay, number 6. We need to see if we have any placeholders. We're just going to keep the number the same. So it's same on the outside. I'm going to set this up 5, 12, negative 7, negative 4, negative 2. I'm going to multiply negative 2 times 5, which is 10. I'm going to get 2. That's going to be negative 4, negative 11. And then 2 times negative 11 is positive 22. I'm going to subtract 4 from that. And I'm going to get 18. So g of negative 2 equals 18. And let's check this. So we're going to say 5 times negative 2 to the third plus 12 times negative 2 squared minus 7 times negative 2 minus 4 equals 18. And you can check that using a calculator. So this is my solution. And this is the work. Okay, number 7 is pretty simple. I'm basically saying that this whole thing is f of x. And it's asking you to find the zeros. So you're also saying that 0 equals x, x minus 1, x minus 5, and then x plus 9. So individually, you're going to say each of these is equal to 0. So x equals 0, 0 equals x minus 1, 0 equals x minus 5, 0 equals x plus 9. You're going to solve for x. So x equals 0. You're going to add 1 to both sides. Add 5 to both sides. And then you're going to subtract 9 from both sides because that's a positive. It should be written in order, so it should be negative 9, comma 0, comma 1, comma 5. And those are all your zeros. Number 8 is the same thing. So f of x equals, and then 0 equals x minus 2 squared, x plus 7, x plus 3. So 0 equals x minus 2 squared, 0 equals x plus 7, 0 equals x plus 3. On this side, we're going to say the square root. X minus 2 equals 0, plus 2, x equals 2. We're going to subtract 7 from both sides. X equals negative 7. We're going to subtract 3 from both sides. X equals negative 3. So then our x's are going to be from least to greatest, negative 7, negative 3, and 2. And those are our zeros. Okay. And this is going to be number 9 and 10, and then we're done. So write a polynomial with the least degree with zeros. So you're basically saying that x equals negative 1, x equals negative 3, and x equals 3. So what we're trying to do is we're trying to get back to a linear function like that, but from one of these. So we're going to, in the first one, we're going to add 1 to both sides. So we're going to have x plus 1 equals 0. And the next one, we're going to instead of subtracting, we're going to add 3 to both sides. x plus 3 equals 0. And then right here, we're going to subtract 3 from both sides. X minus 3 equals 0. So now our p of x is going to be x plus 1, x plus 3, x minus 3. I want you to go ahead and multiply this out, please. So let's do the first two. X plus 1, this is still p of x. X plus 3. So I'm going to get x squared plus 3x plus 1x plus 3. And then x squared plus 4x plus 3. And then all of that is still multiplied by x minus 3. And then we're going to do this again. X to the third plus 4x squared plus 3x minus 3x squared minus 12x minus 9. Our solution is going to be p of x equals x to the third plus, collect like terms, x squared minus 9x minus 9. And this is your solution. We'll do it here again. So I'm saying that x equals -1, x equals 3. Add 1 to both sides. X plus 1 equals 0. Minus 3 from both sides. X minus 3 equals 0. We're going to say p of x equals x plus 1, x minus 3. So we're going to say x squared minus 3x plus x minus 3. X squared minus 2x minus 3 is going to be our p of x. And we are done.